Hello and welcome to Macrium Software. In this video, we will be discussing how to use the cloud storage provider, Wasabi, as a destination to synchronize backups created by Macrium Site Manager. Remote synchronization enables you to easily create a copy of your backups using a second location. This ensures that you have a copy of your backups to restore in the event that the original backup destination is unavailable. For example, if hardware failure has occurred. For this video, we will assume that a repository has already been created in Macrium Site Manager. If you've not already created your repository, please see the video that is linked in the description for more information. We will also assume that you have an active Wasabi account. First, log into the Wasabi Management Console and navigate to the Buckets menu. Select Create Bucket. First, specify a name for the bucket. We recommend selecting a name that will be easy to distinguish in the future. Bucket versioning, bucket logging and object locking are not required for this bucket. On the last page of a wizard, review the bucket that you are about to create, then select Create Bucket. Next, navigate to the Policies menu and select Create Policy. This policy will be applied to a user, which is then used by Site Manager to access the bucket. The policy you see here is an example that we have created. The permissions in this policy can be further edited to better fit your environment. This policy can be found in the video description. Please ensure that the following two lines have been edited to contain your bucket's name. Next, navigate to the Users page and select Create User. Specify a name for the user. We again recommend choosing something that will help distinguish it in the future. Select Programmatic. Console access for this user is optional. On the Policies page of the wizard, select the policy that we created earlier. Select Next and then select Create User to complete the user creation. The Create New Access Key dialog will open. We recommend securely storing the access and secret key. The secret key cannot be recovered in the future. Next, navigate to the Scheduled Activity page of your Site Manager. On this page, you'll see a list of the existing repositories and the scheduled activity for each one. Since we have not scheduled a remote synchronization, the repository currently shows no remote sync. Select No Remote Sync, then select Configure Synchronization. The wizard will open on the Synchronization Type page. Select Amazon S3. This is used to configure the remote synchronization using an S3 compatible store. Select the S3 service dropdown and then select Wasabi. Next, select the Region drop-down menu and select your bucket's region. Set the bucket field to match the name of your bucket and the route path to the path where you want to store the synchronized backups in this bucket. Under the Authentication section, enter the access and secret key. In the Configuration tab, set a custom name for the remote synchronization. Set the folder name. This is the name of the folder where the synchronized backups will be stored. This folder will be added to the route path specified on the previous page. Next, configure the synchronization window. This is the window of time in which the remote synchronization will run. You can also configure the frequency. The remote synchronization will run on the days that have been specified. Select Finish to complete the setup of the remote sync. The remote sync will run at the next scheduled time. It can also be run using the Run Now button. The dashboard page of the Site Manager will show the progress of the remote sync. Thank you for watching.